Hello, and welcome to weeks 13 and 14 of my pregnancy. We're moving right along in the second trimester, and I would say a lot of the symptoms are kind of continuing what I was talking about in the last video. So I have, more energy. I am just kind of feeling in general better and more like myself, which is super exciting. Um, I am dealing with a little bit more heartburn, which for now I have just been using Tums kind of as needed. And then I guess as time goes on, we'll see if I feel like I need something else. I have been kind of curious about trying papaya enzymes. I've heard good things about that for heartburn and indigestion. I did start taking a probiotic at the discretion of my midwife, and I'm unfortunately not that great about taking it every single day. So I can't say definitively if it's made all that much of a difference, but I feel like it has helped with the bloating and gassiness. So that's always a plus. Let's see what else. I'm dealing with some more headaches again, which I was having earlier on. So, still using my essential oil rollers to help deal with that. And, just kind of self massage techniques to kind of release the tension in the back of my neck because that seems to be where I carry a lot of stress. And I think that contributes to my headaches a lot. I also have been dealing with a bit more of a stuffy nose situation where I just notice I'm blowing my nose more often than usual, which from everything I've read is completely normal and apparently due to increased blood volume, which then leads to more mucus production in the nose. So just kind of a minor inconvenience. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Luckily, I haven't dealt with any nosebleeds because I guess that is also something that can happen for the exact same reasons. So I've been pretty lucky that it's just a little bit of stuffiness. And I do have another appointment with my midwife coming up next week. So I am excited to meet with her and discuss, the next stages of my pregnancy and hopefully hear the heartbeat on the Doppler this time since she wasn't able to find it last time. But now that baby is growing and getting bigger, it should be easier for her to find. Otherwise, I haven't noticed much of a bump showing up yet. It might be a little bit kind of, hard to tell because I am a little bit overweight. I have gained some extra pounds, which I tend to carry in my midsection anyways. So it's really kind of hard to tell what is from that and what's from baby. So I am definitely looking forward to the time when it is obvious that it's a baby bump. So still kind of waiting on that. Another thing that I've been thinking about a little bit more lately is sleeping positions. I am a kind of person where I change positions constantly in my sleep. I kind of roll all over, from side to back to side to belly and over again. So, from what I've been reading and stuff, it kind of sounds like once you're in that second trimester, they really recommend that you try to sleep on your sides, avoid, belly and back, just because you're putting extra pressure on the uterus, or on your back, the uterus can push down on the superior vena cava, cutting off some of that blood supply. But I haven't noticed any discomfort yet, again, because I don't really have much of a bump. So sleeping on my stomach is still comfortable, which, again, I kind of get conflicting advice, I guess I could say, on that, where some people say just do it until it's uncomfortable, or some people say just try to avoid it altogether. So I've just tried to been a little bit more conscious about it, and when I wake up in the middle of the night, just rolling over to the side. I'm looking into getting a pregnancy pillow. I think that it will do some good as my belly begins to grow, and I need to stay more conscious about staying on my side. That kind of propping me up in the right position will definitely keep me from that rolling behavior that I'm used to doing. Um, so yeah, I think that's really all I have for this these combination of weeks. The only reason I'm combining 13 and 14 is because we are getting close to the holidays here. And I've been running out of time to record the videos. So, and there hasn't really been any major changes over the last couple weeks. So it was just easy for me to combine these 2 weeks together. I have continued to practice my yoga, probably averaging about twice a week is how often I'm practicing right now. So still not quite as often as I would really like to be, but working on it and getting better as far as not only practicing while I'm teaching and also just getting in some of those personal practices. But even between practices throughout the week, just basic stretching techniques, especially in the neck area, since I've been noticing those headaches and those kind of tense muscles, just taking some extra time to work out those kinks has been doing wonders for me. I also want to book a prenatal massage soon. I've always been a big fan of getting massages, and it's been quite a while since I've had one. There is the spa that I normally go to offers prenatal massages, which is super cool. I did read that most people wait until the second trimester just, for the reduced risk of miscarriage and, harm to the pregnancy is kind of reduced more. So now that I'm in my second trimester and obviously a bit more uncomfortable as far as musculature goes, I think that it'll be the perfect time to treat myself to that. And yeah, that's really all I have for now. So I will check in with you guys again next week.